There's a new status symbol making its way around corporate America, but it's not a sports car, designer bag, or tailored suit. It's a lounge chair sold by an American manufacturer, and it's especially popular among young to middle-aged men looking to show off their success. For more insight into this brand and its popularity among consumers in corporate America, I'm joined now by Julia Mack. She's an interior designer and founder of Julia Mack Design. Julia, welcome to the show. I know this chair. I've sat in it, found it very hard to get out of it, but what makes it stand out from other high-end chairs on the market right now?
Well, what makes it really stand out is that there's no other one like it. It's the only one on the market that has a beautiful rounded profile. It also has a great wood frame. The back of the chair is as beautiful as the front of the chair, so it can float in your space. You can see the back when you step into a room, and then you sit down in it, and you kind of sink down, and it's very comfortable.
Now, we heard our reporter tell us there in her report about the price that this chair goes for. Is its popularity about quality, or is it about exclusivity, having to own one of these?
It's really about both. I think the most important thing when it comes to price is to understand that you're getting a quality piece that will transcend time. And in order for it to transcend time, you really have to purchase an original, not a knockoff, because the originals will actually hold their value. So if you decided for some reason you wanted to sell it, if you wanted to give it to your children, if you wanted to pass it down, it holds its value if you purchase an original one.
Right, and it's a very enduring piece, isn't it? I mean, it's an icon of the mid-century design movement, and it's very enduring. I mean, this thing was designed when, in the mid-50s?
1956, and it really tied beautifully into the mid-century modern movement that was going on at the same time. And in a lot of ways, mid-century modern was a sleek version of an interpretation of modern design. So it's not European with lots of different embellishments. It has very, very fine, clean lines. And this chair in particular has beautiful curves. So in a standard room where you get boxy furniture and just a room itself is a big box, you get these nice amorphic curves, which adds a lot of interest to the space.
So, as you point out, this chair's been around for quite some time. It's made a name for itself for decades. It's very enduring. So, what's behind its recent trendiness among people who can afford it?
I'd say that mid-century modern design has had a resurgence. Right now, there are old pieces original, like from the 50s, the 60s, that you can find refurbished, which are holding their value nicely. You can also purchase original designs like this lounge chair, which actually is produced by the same company. So what you're buying is a new piece of furniture, but it's still made by the same company, which means that it definitely will hold its value.
Right, this company is Herman Miller, of course. Now, what is Herman Miller's target market? I mean, we were talking about the people who are buying this, men of a certain age, middle-aged men, we said. I mean, is that the target market?
It's an aspirational chair, but it's aspirational for anybody, anyone who's a working professional, anyone who wants to be comfortable in their home. As we say, you feel like the boss of your house when you are in this chair. And it transcends to anyone who appreciates modern design, modern art, modern fashion. There's a place for you if you are an aficionado of modern culture.
Right, we've been talking about men buying this, but is it also attractive to women?
Absolutely. Categorically, yes. I would say women that like sports cars, women that appreciate modern design, women that want a comfortable chair that looks beautifully iconic in their home. Adds lots of sophistication. It adds a lot of polish to your space.
Right, and I did look at your website actually. You actually use this chair a lot in your design, don't you?
I do. I try to incorporate a little bit of old with a little bit of new. I feel like it gives a nice layered look. And in a lot of cases, that's ideally what you want. You want your space to look like you. You want it to resemble your values, your personal taste. And by incorporating a range of interesting furniture from a variety of decades, sometimes it's hand-me-downs, sometimes it's furniture that's purchased at consignment shops. Sometimes, a lot of times it's just unique pieces that set your place apart from other people's homes.
Julia Mack, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And that is it for this By Design segment, but do take a look at our other special content on our website, cgtn.com.